Scenario 1B. The house always wins. Dr. Armitage suggested you track down his associate, Dr. Francis Morgan. He's not sure whether Dr. Morgan's in trouble, but he's not particularly happy with his colleague's present choice of company. He's in the Clover Club, a notorious gambling joint somewhere downtown. Finding the club's exact location isn't easy. You have to grease a few palms just to learn which of the downtown restaurants operates as the club's front. That restaurant is La Bella Luna, a somewhat upscale Italian eatery by the theater. You change into your Sunday best and make your way there. In front of La Bella Luna stands a man in a pinstripe suit who sizes you up as you approach. Enjoy yourselves, he says, with a snake-like grin, as he holds open the restaurant's front door. Hey everybody, it's Pax. I'm playing, obviously, The House Always Wins for the campaign play-along over on the Mythos Busters server. Parallel Skids and Gloria did pretty good on extracurricular activities first, and I've never saved Peter Clover before, ever, and who knows if I'll be able to do it in the Return to version of the scenario. I'm kind of teched for it. I have the Resign ability on Skids. I've purchased Adaptable and 2 Fine Clothes to try and be able to do that test with Skids. And I also got a Beretta as the rest of his XP, because there's a lot of enemies in this scenario, like a surprising amount. There's quite a few mobsters, there's the rats, and then those hideous monsters, what are they called? The hideous abominations show up, and they're all pretty tricky. Or at least they take a lot of shots, a lot of ammo, a lot of attacks. So with the Beretta, I figured maybe I can kill a bubbling mass, or whatever they're called, conglomeration of spheres in 2 hits. Who knows? Succeed by 4 would be really cool, but it's probably not going to happen. And then on Gloria, I purchased a single Shriveling and 2 Glimpse the Unthinkable. And the idea behind that is, if I don't get Shriveling, Alyssa, or ways to get clues really reliably in my opening hand, then maybe I'll get a glimpse. So let's do the opening hands. Let's do 5 for Skids. Goodbye. So 1... I don't think I need a Mauser early. Emmanuel Dex early is nice. I feel like holding on to a backstab for the opening would be really nice as well. Just to have it when the first thing flips. Once the first agenda's gone, having it's really nice. So let's do 3. Oof. Okay, well that's a thing. That's the hand that we get. And then over here we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want that at the start. I don't need that at the start. It's slow, but it's good. And a shortcut, I really would prefer to see that Shriveling. Okay, well, we don't get it, but we do get awards really nice in this scenario. There's a lot of really nasty stuff. And Candles is nice. Candles and Alyssa are like... I'm pretty sure that means I can just investigate all of the back rooms and not worry about anything but an auto-fail between the 2 of them. But on turn 1, I do have to get all the clues here with her, so let's get right into it. So flip that. There's 2 clues on that. And I'm just going to go ahead with Gloria first. She's going to play Alyssa. 3, 4. She's going to use Alyssa to look at the top 2 cards. Okay, so someone's going to have cheated right away. No, actually, we're just going to discard that. I'd rather not need both people to cheat, because then I don't want both people to be taking that nasty surge effect. And I especially don't want to lose 5 right off the bat. And I especially don't want to put that all enemies lose aloof thing into play. That's so nasty. So then we're going to do an investigate. Oh, I've used that. An investigate, we are currently 5 against 2. So a -4 and an auto-fail will be failures. So that's 1 clue. And then a second clue. Super. 1, 2. Drop those down there on Gloria, and you did exactly what I wanted you to do on turn 1. Skids, on the other hand, let's see what we can do with you. I don't really need the Fine Clothes in play early, and I do have 2. let's see what can be done. I think the first thing I'm going to do is move here to see whether it's the stage or whether it's the ally discarding one. Lonnie's really good. Getting up to 4 and then a Mauser bringing him to 5 is... It's not, I mean, it's not incredible, but it's enough to kill the crappier thugs. Not this guy, obviously, but the other one. And it's pretty good for killing off the rats and the conglomeration of spheres. But if I could just give her up for 2 free clues once he walks away, that's not so bad either. So I think she's going to walk in first. Or he's going to walk in first, excuse me. And this is the set aside stage. So the stage goes up here, and I believe the connectivity is like this. At which point, I think he's going to walk up to the stage, because I'm pretty sure that this is a really easy... Yeah, this is really easy. Let's do this. Let's spend 1 resource and commit a manual dexterity and a quick thinking to this. So that puts me at 6 against 1. Yeah, let's do that. 6 against 1. That's this ability. Oh, an auto fail, of course, right? So we'll just spend a resource to put a place a resource up here. Oh, that's a huge bummer. That's a really bad. That's just super unfortunate because that's a big tempo loss. Okay, upkeep. Hey, at least we got that, and we got the burning the midnight oil, so we can recover from this Alyssa play really good. So 1 doom. Oh, and he hunts to her. So let's do 1 doom, and let's have Skids draw the thug so that he's all the way up here. And that's like super far removed from the rest of the game. And then Gloria is going to draw a card, and it's another mobster, so he's going to go right there. So let's just let's start with Skids again, because I think yeah. So Skids is going to start his test. And he's going to do the same thing. He's going to commit a manual dex, but only put 1 into it. So he's 5 against 1. And that's a success. So he's going to draw a card and gain 2 resources. And then first action, he's going to put another resource up here for 1. Nope. For 1. And then if there are 1 per investigator clues resources on here, gain 2 clues from the resource pool. So 1, 2. We're halfway to the first act being complete. He's going to walk down into the bar. Boo. Now, this is the tricky one. I know that having a drink's really bad. I just don't know how well I'm doing on tempo right now, if I can afford to take the drink. I know that he's not sitting pretty on money, but he does have paranoia. So, like, he can suddenly lose all of his money at any given time. And it's kind of stupid. So... I do kind of think he needs... I know that the one that comes up that makes you, when you've had a drink, you lose actions, and I kind of feel like I need the actions more than I need the clues. So, I'm going to have him walk down 1 more into the card room, I believe. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So, I should have done this first before I finalized a couple of those decisions. Yeah, see, this is really nasty. That's going to get discarded. Gloria is going to move, and then she's going to spend 2. And these aren't supposed to be there. Those were. These are if I cheat, but I haven't. This is what I decided to do, but I haven't actually done it yet. And I think she's gonna cheat. I was trying to find a spot that I could write text because I'm having this weird error where it's like not working. I don't know, but yeah. So she's a cheater now. So she spends 2 resources here and pulls an Elder Sign. Oh, look at that. Wow, she pulled an Elder Sign. How impressive. Which gets her 2 clues and two resources back. The Clover Club Pit Boss goes there. And we both do our upkeep phase, which gives him his hospital debts and her delve. That hospital debt should be pretty easy to get rid of. 2 doom out of 4. This mobster is going to get drawn by, let's say, well, he's standing here either way, but let's say it was drawn by, let's say it was drawn by Skids. Oh, that's rough. Okay, so these guys all move 1 towards, and so does him. So let's see, how do we come out from under that? No, you know what? I'm actually going to I'm going to cancel that with a ward. That's something we kind of just can't have happen this turn, I think. That will slow us down way too much. Yeah, so there's the ward. I'm going to have her cheat again and go first on this next one. So she's going to cheat again. So she's going to spend 2 resources, gain 2 back, and gain 2 clues. And now I'm at 8 clues, right? Yeah, 8 clues. So this immediately advances. Put aside the darkened hall. And if it's agenda 1, which it is, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a criminal enemy is discarded and spawn it in the darkened hall. Are we going to be going a long ways? I think there's another one of those Obanian thugs, the big guy, right? Yeah, this guy. Holy shit. Okay, so that's 1. 2, she's going to move in here. Then she's going to use Alyssa to look at these top 2 cards. A Twist of Fate and a Rats. Okay, so that's probably going to go Skids and then Gloria. And when she walked in here, put aside the 3 back doorways. 2, 3. Let's see. I think I'm going to get her to... See, it's tricky, because like, I want to draw until she gets a Shriveling, but I want to make sure she has the money for a Shriveling when she gets it, kind of thing. So I'm a little nervous to just draw and not get anything. But I have 1 more turn, right? So maybe the draw is better. Yeah, let's do a draw. Okay, another Alyssa. That's kind of bummy. But it's fine. That's fine. So I think Skids is going to just like do some scouting for me. So he's going to move here and then move here. There's the VIP area. He doesn't want to stand there because that like makes it so that you can't get anything during upkeep. So he's going to move back. And he's going to pay 2 into this right now. And he's going to... Well, no, he's going to be evading people soon. So he doesn't want to waste this on money. And I need money on her, so she's not going to pay into it right now. Yeah, okay. I don't think he can really afford to do... Well, you know what? I'll pay 1. I'll pay 1 and do a 3 against 1. Sometimes that works. Yeah, see, look, there it worked. Cool. Yeah, see? Sometimes your hard work pays off. So he's gonna move down there. We're gonna get an upkeep phase. And this is going to tick over to 3. We're going to draw a Rats on Skids and the Twist of Fate on her. And she's going to pull a -3, which I believe a damage. Yeah, that's a damage. But that's not too bad. And then this is that reshuffled with that? Yeah, I think it's not, right? You draw it and then reshuffle it? I don't know. I can never remember how that works. Okay, so this is a little tricky because I don't quite have the attack stuff that I want to do. So let's start with Skids and try and punch this rat out. And if he has to like stand around dying pathetically, then that is what it's going to be. So he's going to punch the rat. He's going to be 2 up. Okay, so he gets to return a card back. That's really nice. Let's take back a manual dexterity and kill the rat. Then let's... I think we got to go like stand in a back room getting prepared for all of this fighting we're going to have to do. Because we're going to have to fight him. We're going to have to fight an abomination. We're going to have to fight him. We might have to fight him if I can't like Alyssa away the top card, which I'm going to do Alyssa now. That doesn't matter though because this is happening. These guys reshuffle anyways, so it doesn't matter. I forgot about that. I should have used that to look at the top of a deck, one of my decks instead. Okay, so let's do the test here. Let's spend 2 resources and play manual dexterity. So I'm 5 against 2. Okay, I got that, so it's a draw. And $1, $2, $3, $4. Spend 2 on my hospital debts. All right, let's scout out these other locations. We'll move here. The back alley. So I want Skids to get those. But I also want Skids to be able to fight. So Skids is going to draw 1 more card. Oh, no, he's going to play Lonnie, I think. Yeah. 4. Yeah, he's going to play Lonnie. And I need Gloria to be with him at the moment. She can't not be standing with him when this flips over. So maybe I'll get Gloria to get these clues, and she'll get these ones, and then he'll try to get these ones. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Yeah. So she's going to move in with him. And then... how about this? No, she's not going to move in with him. She's going to shortcut in with him. She's going to take a draw. Oops, that's going to go over here. Yeah, okay. And then she's going to investigate with the Burning the Midnight Oil. A lot against 1. And then again. Okay, so she got both. She's picked both those clues up. Okay, so he's going to move there. He's going to ready. We're all going to upkeep. Oh, man, I really... Okay, the sneak attack is helpful, because now I can take him out. So this is going to flip over, though. So that's that. Shuffle the encounter card pile into the discard. So that gets all shuffled. Sorry, the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck, and then this immediately advances to the next one as well. So I spawn... Oh, excuse me. A random set aside Hideous Abomination. Conglomeration. Shuffle the rest of that encounter set and then set aside Striking Fear, so it's erratic fear because we're in the return 2. Is there anything else? No, that's everything. And then move all investigators and unengaged enemies to La Bella Luna, or from La Bella Luna to there, and La Bella Luna gets removed from the game. So I think I drew that straight through. Yeah, I did. And we'll just do a quick, just because I never drew it, but I know this map well enough. So he came out, and then I'm getting two new treacheries that I don't know what they're going to be. So let's do Skids first. Each player's had a drink, loses an action. Well, I'm glad I never did that. Put idle hands in play in your threat area. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, that's really good for him to have got. That's awesome. Each player's cheated, must lose 2 resources and take a damage. Yeah, okay. So that's a bummer. Oh, no. And then the Cursed Luck. Okay. So... let's see. Oh, this is brutal. He can walk in, sneak by this guy, and sneak attack him. But then this guy's just walloping on Skids for a bunch of turns. Oh, I guess I can also technically backstab him after the fact. Because I do have a backstab, and I could use this to get an extra action, but like that just seems so junky of a play. I don't like that one bit. Okay, so I think we're gonna use Gloria's ability here to look at these top two cards. Conglomeration. Yeah, I don't want to be dealing with that right now. I'm sorry. I just if she could draw her shriveling, she'd be all set. But that's just awful. And I think that I might kind of have to stand here drawing the shriveling and let him hunt in on her. But then he's gonna hit her for 2, and that's gonna be Alyssa toast. Oh, shouldn't have cheated. Should not cheated. Let's see. Ooh, how do we do this? How do we do this? I think he has to walk in. I'm just trying to figure out what works. And if she doesn't draw shriveling to come back him up, he's going to run out of steam so fast. Just so fast. How do we do this? I'm not leaving with no VP. It's not happening. I might leave without Peter. I'm not leaving with no VP. Super. I'd be so unhappy with that. But I don't see. Like, look how many guys came out. This is brutal. Where's your Beretta, you dick? Get your fucking Beretta. Alright. Whoops. I guess technically she could have Alyssa die. It just would suck. It would just suck. Alright, let's do her first, because then he can like go in and play damage control over here if he has to. So that this guy doesn't hunt in on her and kill her. So she's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Draw a card. Whoops. Okay. She's going to play an emergency cash. 1, 2, 3. And then she's going to play a Glimpse the Unthinkable. This is what I was talking about. So you draw 1. I don't need any of this, right? Shuffle any number of non-weakness cards from your hand in your deck, then draw that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll just move them over. Oh, you gotta be joking. All right, well, Chronophobia comes into play, and this just gets shuffled back into the deck. She doesn't have anything underneath her. All right, that's what it is, I guess. She'll pay $1 into his hospital debts. Okay. Plan B. We're going to discard idle hands and take 2 damage and get an action for the turn. So we're going to scoot in. They're both going to engage him. He's going to play a sneak by on one of them, gaining on this guy. And he is currently 2 up to evade him. And I kind of feel like I don't have any other option. 2 up is as good as it gets. Yeah, 2 up is as good as it gets. And then I'm going to do this. To do a sneak by. Do I do that? I'd like the extra money, but I feel like if I just lose that, then I've hamstrung myself a lot. Does this guy retaliate or anything? No. So I could technically I can make a bunch of punches against him, 1 up, but like that's not very happy. If you fail, discard 3 resources. Like that's kind of scary. And I haven't drawn the paranoia yet, so I don't want to be sitting on a bunch of money and put a bunch of effort into a bunch of money that I can't quite spend. So we're gonna spend 2 for the sneak attack on this guy just to kill him. The question is, what do I do last action against this guy? Do I need to avoid 2 more damage? Not particularly. But I don't have enough to do a backstab if I wanted to. And even if I did, I'd have a pretty shit chance of hitting him. So, I may as well try the evade and get the 2 money anyways, right? Just to avoid taking 2 damage, stupidly. But I'm only 1 up. I mean, it's also a gain 2 that I don't do anything else on, so it's fine. Do I fail that and say I have $2 more? Or do I say that I didn't gain $2 and pass it? I think I... No, I think I take the $2 and fail it. So, that's that. The start of the enemy phase, each criminal at a location with an abomination gets discarded. And then he moves there. And he hits me for 2. 1, 2. And then we do our upkeeps. Oh, she was supposed to take a direct horror at the end of her turn. Okay, so I got another fine close that I can use for tests if I need to. That's gone. Let's see. So a Doom goes there. This is obviously going on skids because he can punch it to death with Lonnie, no problem. A little nervous about this. An idle hands. Take a horror. Well, if it's in your threat area during your turn. Oh, so he can't reach across to take it from you. Ooh, that's no good. I think that she's going to have to, like, come investigate this, advance the act, and get the fuck out of Dodge. And I think that Skids is probably going to have to as well. So I think that Peter Clover might be a lost cause. Sorry, buddy. So, I'm taking 2 horror a turn. So what are the chances that I can, like, move there, get both those clues, and move back and resign? Like, that sounds... That's... While he, like, manages all this and is just, like, standing around getting his ass kicked. I don't even know what his turn is going to look like right now. His turn doesn't look very good, does it? Like, he punches at the rat and then he fucks around with the Clover Club boss and this guy walks on him? Like, that sounds awful. I could really use On the Lamb right now. I could really use On the Lamb. Okay, so I think she has to try something, which is going to be another glimpse. So she's going to draw a card and then discard all these, or reshuffle all those for 6 other cards. Do I have spells in this deck? Jesus Christ. Let's see. You've got a lot of time. Oh, and this horror can be put on her. Okay, so she'll move and then she'll move again, and that'll be her. And I'll use Alyssa to look at the top 2 cards and discard one of them if I have to. That'll go to Gloria. Yeah. Okay. So Skids, what do I want you to do? Okay, so we're going to punch the Swarm of Rats. We're 3 up on that. We're going to punch the Swarm of Rats. We're 3 up on that. Stupid fucking game. And I think that we're actually just going to, like, walk to the exit so that this guy walks in and then she can, like, investigate those, shortcut away from him or something. I don't really see how this is going to go. Oh, she took a direct horror and a horror on Alyssa. Spend a resource to get a hospital debt dollar, so you're not losing. You're not getting no XP for this scenario. This is what I get, I guess, for putting a bunch of XP into a Beretta. I just don't see it, right? Oh, let's see. I'd love to kill him. Maybe that's what I try to do. 1, 2, 3 for a backstab, and then like put both those into it, and then try punch him the next turn. I don't know. I'm getting pretty low on health at that point, right? And then this guy's on me while I'm doing it. Ugh. And then I have to like what? Pray to God I get the resign. I'm out of here. 1, 2. Yeah. No, I think we're gonna try it. So we'll be at 7 against 3. Last action, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, well we do 3 damage to him. So he eats the mobster, and then he walks on to me. Oh right, yeah, I have both of them on me. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Nothing over here. And then we'll do an upkeep. Okay, well there's the Beretta. A little late though. But he can, if he's lucky, he could like punch him with the Beretta commit. Okay, yeah, all right. So he might be able to like get out and not just eat shit. So the something in the drinks goes over here. Whoopsies, where'd that go? Oh, right, it went in my hand. Okay. No one's had a drink, so it surges into the violent commands. Right? Yeah. And then he gets a draw. Okay. Doom goes there. Okay. So that's that. I'm going to have Skids go first. He's going to punch the Clover Club boss for... Oh, this is gone. 4, 5, 6. Oh, no. 6 against 3. See how that goes. There we go. So he's toast. We got a VP unlock. And then we're going to move, taking a attack of opportunity. Well, I mean, it kills Lonnie, right? But this didn't even need to be on me, I guess. Well, you know what? I'm playing sloppy anyways. And then last action resign, so that the conglomeration pops back out there, and he's gone. So he's got 1 XP, guaranteed. Over here, we're going to investigate. We're going to use Alyssa as well to look at the top 2 cards. Okay. Okay. So we're going to investigate. We're 4 against 3. 6 against 3. Yeah, 6 against 3. -2. So that's 4 against 3. So I succeed by 1. She shouldn't have gotten an upkeep last turn. So what? This should be on top, and she should have 1 less resource. And I'll just shuffle that because if I didn't know what it was, then I wouldn't be missing out on it, right? I think that it is what it is, I guess. So the Cursed Luck, I believe, goes away because I passed by 1. And I passed, so I get the perception draw. And then I'll do another investigate with another perception. This time I'm 5, 6, 7 against 3. That's another successful. Oh, I keep doing this. I'm gonna keep doing it as well because I'm an idiot. And then I can spend 4 clues. Whoops. Oh yes, right. I forgot it takes all of them at once to advance. puts Peter Clover into play at the Clover Club bar. Where are you, Peter? Clover Club bar. And then we proceed to fold, which is that he's going to what? He takes the damage each turn. The start of the enemy phase. No investigator takes damage to him. And I need to save him, but I don't think that's happening. Yep. That's what occurred. And there's no way for her to get this VP. And the other VP's in the deck, and it's a monster. So I think that she needs to move here, or else risk losing, right? Oh no, those guys. I know what the top card is. I wonder if I could fuck around and find out, as it were. What's that lucky two? Oh yeah, that's when I was thinking about what I was gonna upgrade. Oh no, but I can't fuck around and find out within here because I won't be getting cards at the start of my turn. So I guess I just last action draw. Yeah, it's gonna keep happening. I'm so lazy. I'm so used to playing solo where I can just click the draw button like that. Okay, so enemy phase. Oh no, end of turn. One direct and one on Alyssa. And then I also have to test this, which I'm 5-6 against 3. I pass, and I look at the top card of the encounter deck, and I see these. Or I just see this again, I guess. I've already used that. But I do pass it, so I don't take a horror. This doesn't discard, though. Oh, I'll have to keep that in mind. Whoops. All right, he hunts there. And then the Mythos phase begins. I don't technically do my upkeep because I'm standing in the VIP room. I hope I only missed it the one time. And then I draw the other violent commands. And he should have a horror on him, I believe, or a damage. And I think he's getting left behind in the dirt, in the dust, like a chump. Yeah, so I move. He engages me. I shortcut. And I resign. So it's a bit of a bummer that I wasn't able to get Peter. Really, the Skids deck seemed to shit out on me pretty hard there. I wonder if some different upgrades would have been better. Like if I'd upgraded my 2 manual dexterities. If I guess I still would have failed that failed that one that one gambling test at the start, but maybe that would have helped me out a bit more. I don't know. I guess I'll never ever see what happens when you rescue Peter Clover, because holy shit, I have no idea how you do this. Like, I thought I teched my deck really well to do it, and I just don't know. 2 I'm out of here is the look what I found to get the clues back here real fast. I'm not sure. Another thing that I'm struggling with, and this is just kind of like a general deck building thing, I think I fucked up by not just having 2 Lucky Cigarette Case, even though one of them will be a draw. And I think I fucked up by not having 2 Nimble. And I wonder if a different upgrade would have been to have 2 Adaptables and just fix my deck better. Have another Nimble, have another Cigarette Case. Not sure. But that was pretty good. You know, it's 3 VP. This is Dunwich. 3 VP is what you get, right? If each undefeated investigator was resigned advanced. I do not have Peter Clover. R1. Right? You flee to the end of the block and pause to recover. Before you can catch your breath, the ground shakes with a thunderous crash. People emerge from their homes and storefronts to see what the ruckus is, and a crowd forms on the street. You head to the front of the crowd and are horrified to see a building from which you fled just minutes earlier reduced to rubble. There is no sign of Dr. Morgan anywhere. The O'Banian gang has a bone to pick with the investigators. Dr. Francis Morgan was kidnapped. I did cheat, so I get to add a... I have to. I get to add an elder thing. The way I see it is, we have a lower chance to auto-fail, which is good for Skids, kind of. We gain victory equal to the cards in the victory display, which +1. Oh, okay. So I do get 4 XP at least. So I guess that's okay. Um, yo, Banians are pissed. And Dr. Morgan, I don't have anything clever to say about this. He's missing. He's missing. He's missing. He's missing. There's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing there. I got nothing. Sorry, fellas. All right. Great. I got it done. I can play the museum in short order. Hopefully, I can live stream the museum sometime this week. That's what I'm hoping for. Um, and if that happens, I'll see you then. And if not, then we'll see you in the recording. Who knows? Take it easy. Thanks for watching.